Hello everybody, welcome back to Subnautica. It's been a long time since the last playthrough kind of fizzled out. But basically I just got kind of burned out on Subnautica. I got kind of burned out in general on Let's Plays, actually. But now it's well past the 1.0 release, so I figured it was time to start this season up, the series up again. And since 1.0 was released, I decided to start a new save, so might as well call this Season 2. As you can see, I'm not starting fresh or anything. I've already done quite a bit of stuff. I have a new Odyssey, a new Cyclops, that's it, yeah. And a sea moth. I'm pretty well equipped at this point, but I haven't touched most of the story stuff. So, I believe probably the best place to start off would be venturing into the interior of the Aurora, which is what I was kind of about to do when everything fizzled out. But before we do that, there are some little clips that I took while I was prepping this series that I think might be amusing to watch. So let's go ahead and roll those right now.
The conditions in this case support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. 30 seconds.
So that was interesting. As you can see, the Reaper is it's in a different place from the original playthrough, and after that crazy leap it made, I'm not entirely sure where it is, hence my caution. Also, since the 1.0 release, in fact maybe earlier than this, they've become much more dangerous to Cyclops class vessels, which is why the Odyssey there is a kilometer away, hiding in the kelp forest. There are, of course, upgrades to make it easier to defend yourself. I don't have any on the Odyssey yet. It's a fairly new vessel, but I do have some on Realme 2.0. I don't have sonar for them yet. But I do have this defense mechanism, which I have not tested yet, so I don't know how it works. So I guess we'll see, although it would be nice if we never had to use it, but I'm not going to count on that. Also, it is worth mentioning that this is a modded playthrough. I've installed basically half of all Subnautica mods in existence. They're mostly quality of life things. There aren't really that many Subnautica mods to be had. But, ow! I'll put the whole mod list in the description. The big highlights are the expanded hotbar down at the bottom. And, this is great, if you press M, you have a map that shows you the places you've been. As you can see, I've been quite a lot of places, as well as wrecks I've found. There's my base, the scanner room. Over here we have an alien vent. So I think that's where Lost River is. So we'll be going back to there now that it's more than just a cube with a with an empty corridor in it. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay. There is one other sort of game changer that we may or may not end up seeing.
Structural integrity is low.
No kidding.
Equipment and laser cutters may be required.
Already got him.
Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
How are my batteries? 100% and 96%. Okay, so I'm good. That is the ow. The laser cannon mod. So it kind of, oh boy. My computer is quite a bit beefier than it was the last time we played, but man, it's still struggling here. Ow.
Show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Joy. Now where's how do I get in here? Pretty sure there's a way. What was I saying? Yes, laser cannon. So I wasn't really a fan of the how they made the monsters more threatening to the Cyclops, even though we still don't have any real weapons, just this stasis rifle and the useless torpedoes that I can never hit anything with. So I decided to install the laser cannon mod, which is quite powerful, possibly too powerful. But yeah, if the monsters start annoying me too much, I'm just going to see if I can get myself a laser cannon and take the fight to them. How do I get in here? Is that it? Because the layout of the Aurora has changed since I was last here. Like, the old breach that we used to get into the reactor room is no longer. Oh, man, so not that way apparently. It's no longer there as far as I can tell. Will you guys leave me alone? That's it. Oh, I'm going for a ride. Okay. Ow! You're not supposed to bite people who are riding you. What kind of beast of burden are you? Yeah. There. Now these guys are eating through my health. All right. Okay. So yeah. I think that's all the background I need to give. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and I'll come back when I find a way into the Aurora. Okay, here we go. So right here, I thought this was a dead end, but we can follow this thing over and around. Ah! Batteries are nice. Ow! Come on, take out. Okay, mind the falling fire. And here we go. A door. Ooh, and another fire extinguisher in case I need it. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, I was not in the fire. Come on. Go away. Okay. Airlocks. Yeah. Ignore those, I guess.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Okay. Bound PDA. Do I have the propulsion cannon?
New PDA
6.
data.
I think I do. Haven't built one, but I so cargo bay 3 is not going to cargo bay 3 unless it's down there. Administration. That sounds like a good place to get like information and whatnot. And by the way, I did record all the radio signals, and I haven't played the voice logs yet. So I'll do that at the end of this episode. We'll figure out. Ow! What am I? Stupid, nearly invisible fire. And I'm out of fuel. There we go. Alright, so administration. Got it. Administrators.
New PDA data.
I already have one of these because I have the decorations mod, so you can just craft these posters. Ooh, battery is nice. Let's see. Trash can I already have the blueprint for. Alright, download data. Altera launch the Aurora.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, I'll go through this, all the voice, all this stuff at the end of the episode too. Alright. Down here, I guess. Let's go ahead and pull up the flashlight. Let's see. Oh man, so much lag. Okay. Yeah, and I should be able to get out by jumping up on that, on those crates, and then. Okay. DT2. Oh boy. Key. We gotta. Okay.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
1454 cargo bay code. So 1454. Okay. All right. Cargo bay should probably have some fun stuff. Desk. Destroyed crates. You know, Altera seems to have a love of big crates that have little to nothing in them. Disinfected water. Nutrient block. See, one water bottle and one nutrient block in these big old lockers. Alright, well, looks like the cargo area doesn't actually have very much cargo in it. So, come on, let me go down this ladder. Okay, I guess I'll go down the ramp, because apparently, although I climb ladders all the time back at base, I have forgotten how to climb this one. Okay, so this is a cargo elevator. Can I get down this way? Alright. Now we're underwater, where you belong in this game. Okay, nothing of interest. Wait, what was that? scanner light lit up for a moment. I have no idea what it is. How am I doing on inventory space? Ow! What the? What? Ah! What are you even doing in here? Wow, man, that took a chunk out of me. No. Any more leeches floating around? Yes. I see you. Ah, that's what my scan was flagging. The leeches. Ah. Alright, anybody else want a piece of me? Yes, there are more. What are they doing this deep in, anyway? I see you. Come on, come at me. Gee, classy. Okay. Hopefully that's all of them. Fortunately, I've found a bunch of water bottles.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. Make sure that there are no more leeches in the immediate area. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Repair tool. Let's repair this. And open the door. Another PDA. Bay 1, huh? Seamoth fragment. Wow, you might be able to build a whole Seamoth if you didn't have one already. But I have around me. I don't need another Seamoth at the moment. And just scanning this will just give me titanium. No, there's nothing in there. It's just the pre-placed ones are just decorative, but I can't build those and use those as actual storage, which is why it gives the option. Okay. All right. So open this door. Okay, and through we go. No leeches. No, leeches can't get through locked doors. So many data pads.
Integrating new PDA data.
4. So we must be crew locker area. Data pad, first aid kit is nice.
Integrating new PDA data.
Battery is nice. Prawn bay. That's what we were looking for the last time we came around here. Disinfected water. That probably doesn't go anywhere. Prawn bay. Container. Yes. That's a very useful thing to label a container. Okay, so 9. Oop, wrong one. Okay, and open the door. Prawn bay. Ah yeah, prawn suits. That's something we have not seen yet. Living quarters. I don't think I can get up there. 4. It's weird how shining a flashlight on fire makes it easier to see.
Picking up a fake black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Interesting. Okay, so let's see if there are any fragments that look like they can be scanned. There's a lot of oh, this used to be a floor. I see. They didn't drop down into water. They just yeah, okay. Prawn suit. 6. Apparently I have to point it at that exact spot. Alright, there we go. New blueprint synthesized. Prawn suit.
Blueprint acquired.
Let's see what it takes to make. Prawn suit. Plasteel ingots. 2 aerogel. I think I can do that. Enamel glass. Diamond and lead. Yeah, I should have all that stuff. Drive room. Seamoth Bay. Let's see. Reach the drive room? Maybe. Battery.
Sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
My qualifications are that I'm the only person here. So yeah, obviously I have not repaired the drive core yet, so this place is leaking radiation like crazy.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
10. Ooh. How did they get in here? I don't understand. Achievement unlocked. Extinction event avoided. Okay.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Alright. So that takes care of that. Aha. Okay, so I can get over those crates and into the living quarters. Canteen is on fire. Ooh, another fire extinguisher. Okay. And another data pad.
Integrating EDA data.
Where's my inventory? Yeah, I can take a poster. I don't think I have that one yet. Snap Blue. Baked potato, coleslaw, mac and cheese. Check our specials. I think your current special is fire. Scanning? Scanning what? 6. Oh. Wall shelves are nice. I could do with some wall shelves. Yep. Supply. Filtered water. Nutrient blocks. Floor nutrient blocks. Miscellaneous cups. More water. Bottled water, the bane of our existence. Move around that. Nutrient block. Single bed. That'll be nice. Not so, not such a gigantic,
New blueprint acquired.
gigantic space hog. Bench. I think I can already make this, but okay. Carry-all, huh?
Blueprint acquired.
cabin 1, huh? Yeah. Cabin 2. Captain's quarters. Let's see. What about this way? Data pad.
Integrating new PDA data.
Nothing useful. This one's blocked by fire, so... I don't need all these... You know what? Just drop this. I can make more back at base. Come on. Let's eat a nutrient block. Battery. Water. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Cabin 6. Carry all. First aid kit. Altera book. Battery. Alright. Looked up on the internet, found out that I don't have the code for the captain's quarters yet. Apparently there's a radio transmission that I haven't listened to yet. So then I wandered around a bit, set myself on fire, and died. And I didn't really feel like losing all that stuff, so I reverted and came back and did a better job. Speaking of which, I should drop off my loot in the boxes that I brought. Alright. Let's go down here. Because I think I've cleared just about everything that's upstairs except for the captain's quarters, which I can't get to until I listen to the appropriate radio message. I haven't done yet. Probably do that, and if I hear it, I'll add it to the end of the episode, along with the
integrating new PDA data.
And the rest of the radio messages I recorded. Okay. What's that? Lab access. 6, 4, 8, 8, and 3. Okay. And here we are in the lab. I can make these. Abandoned PDA. Hive mind of treacherous 6. Huh? Okay, anything interesting? Data to download.
New blueprint acquired.
Now I can make the repulsion cannon. Cool.
Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Alright. This looks like the black box room. And I'm thinking that the prawn bay is right above there, because that's what the PDA was saying, not that it was behind that door. All right. Aurora black box data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Look at that at the end of the episode. This should be fun. Oh wait, is this just gonna take me to the prawn room? Okay, so there was I actually could have just swum down here. Okay. Well, now I know. Alright, and for that, I believe I have cleared the Aurora. Cool. I'll go ahead and head back to base, and there I will play the audio logs and any text logs that need to be viewed. I'll put those up on screen for you to peruse at your leisure. But unless something really weird happens, this is the end of the episode proper. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing, and if you didn't, please let me know why. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Seek fluid intake.
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
This is Life Pod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
This is Officer Keenan, Life Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others. This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
This is Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barkley and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert.
I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
The way I see it, no one's to blame here.
He gave me the wrong coordinates.
She didn't give me clear instruction. Okay, I'll rephrase. You've been equally incompetent. Now, we've lost time, but we're closer to the planet. So if the Degassi's out there, the scans should pick it up.
Why are we even helping the Mongolians? They're the competition.
Enjoy your shore leave on Sanjay Station? Like having fuel in the tanks? Thank the Mongolians. We run the scans, we show them we didn't find anything, and we say thanks for the free dinner. Clear? Sir, there's something odd on the surface scan here. Turn that recorder off. How's his log? It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in.
This is Keen. Light pod detached to a K planet forward in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
They are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Captain!
You really think it'll carry two of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell rigged to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the light pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified. To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies. This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief!
What?
Do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of storm water? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what it tastes like. Let it go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. The only choice we got is whether to get buried with it. You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal. What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People? Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do. We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off.
You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad!
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level. These conniving corporate bourgeois, inbred, incompetent, self-absorbed jerks don't have a damn clue. The kid's not so bad. He's even useful. But I swear, everything that comes out of his father's idiot face is a narcissistic lie. He wants to stay in this cave, his problem. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting. When sea monsters are hunting you, you don't hide. You hunt the sea monsters. Then you build a bigger boat out of sea monster bones and you hunt bigger monsters. Keep going until there aren't any monsters left to hunt you. I'm going deeper. I'm gonna find what shot us down and I'm gonna tear its damn heart out. I've started the prep work. The kids taught me how to make enameled glass. I've started stockpiling metal ores to build myself a sea moth. I'll raid the indoor grow beds before I leave.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.